Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Astropill. Thanks for tuning in. We're playing more OneShot. In the last episode, we got all the pieces we needed for him to rebuild his flying machine. He's working on it, but now he's explaining to us about the old world, about Father, about Prototype. Nico is just demanding answers to all her questions. So let's see what Cedric has to say about this. Excuse me. All right, here we go. My father, myself, the other two. None of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. Whoa! Okay, so the thing I'm confused about is Proto knows that we are outside and we run this on a computer, and so he refers to our world as the real world, right? So it felt like Proto was just a very self-aware program trapped in this machine, right? Trapped in this game. But Cedric is phrasing it almost as if they're part of our world. And like I think they even said that Nico was quote-unquote real too, right? So I'm not super sure where they're going with this. Maybe they're saying that there's this other real world that exists in the canon of this game, and that Nico and Cedric and everybody are part of this world. Because Nico, we don't know where Nico's from. And again, her world's really similar to ours. So maybe we have to consider this separate real world that's not the same as, where you and I are from. But it's the real world to them. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. Prototype, was built to predict the future, about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not even have been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father comes in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. Whoa, okay. Let's go over that one more time. The World Machine, which is supposed to be this game. That's what they've been pretty much referring to. This game is the World Machine, I think. That or a computer in general, but I think it's this game. It's a large, detailed facsimile of the old world, okay? Generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knows. So I'm assuming this world that we're in right now so he kept calling it the simulation. So it's a simulation of everything the father remembered from the old world, from the real world. So this is just a simulated version of the real world. Okay. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is, there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Okay, wait, I'm not able to theorize correctly right now. I'm not really sure. Father used himself for that during the initial testing phases. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on to the issue in the last minute, but did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code kinda just ended up, floating in the void, indefinitely. Waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Astropill? Yeah. The operator, astropill, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So, astropill was the living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. Huh? I'm so confused. So, we're the person they needed to find the code to run it on our machine, but Nico's the living person they needed to borrow the mental processing of. I don't know how many worlds there are, and I know they mentioned like a multi-world theory with the whole, dice picture they had previously, but like, so there are multiple quote-unquote real worlds? That's probably the easiest explanation, to be honest, when it comes to these kinds of things with like time and worlds and stuff. It's just like, multiple worlds, multiple timelines. That's it, done.
But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I've been wondering this entire time why they pulled you and what world you're from.
I do not know. We really need to get going.
Cedric, excuse me, you can't just cut off the conversation there. Are you kidding me? We were getting to a very pivotal moment. You might not know the answer to that question, but maybe you could have provided some context or provided some theories that you might have. Something. You can't just, look at the time. Looking at my fake watch that's not on my wrist. Yeah, we should probably head on out of here. Cedric, I'm going to flip that cap off of your head and poke your glasses. Really aggressively. You won't like that.
It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready.
All right.
I understand if you are upset, but please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. And that includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure it upsets him greatly. It's... the world means a lot to him, you know?
So, how does flying work? Okay, before we move on to flying, so father is upset that Nico can't go back home, but they needed to borrow her. So basically, they somehow took her from a different world to use her to help this world, right? So, and she can't go back home. So he's upset about that, but basically what he did was bring an unwitting person from their own world to save this one. Huh. I see. That's kind of interesting. So I guess it was just to him, it was a very bitter but necessary sacrifice or something, and keeping her unaware of all this would make it easier on her, because then she's just like, oh, we're just going through this adventure together, yay, we're gonna save the world, and she doesn't know all what it really means behind all that. So it's kind of interesting.
Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect.
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway.
Huh, that's interesting. So she's never ridden in a plane. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the air. Please please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes of getting used to, but it's not that bad once you're in the air.
I'll try. That's very, very worrying. That's not reassuring at all. Telling someone not to panic usually makes them panic. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Alula where I'm going.
You mean those two running over here now?
Nico! Hello, children. How are you guys? Did you pay your respects to your mother? Bad news! Oh no, bad news? What's going on?
The boat is gone!
What? It's the squares!
It looks like they're headed in this direction.
That's
fast.
Uh-oh.
Calamus, right? Yeah? How bad is it? Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger. Then it is a priority that I take you to the city first, Nico.
Oh, we're gonna leave them behind? They're gonna be consumed by squares. What's gonna happen is we're gonna get the cinematic shot. Maybe we won't see it, maybe they won't illustrate it, but you can imagine in your head, we're gonna get a cinematic shot of us flying away from the island as they're helplessly looking on after us, getting consumed by squares, or the island falls into the water and they drown. We're gonna see that. It's gonna happen. This is terrible. I mean, we're basically leaving an entire island of bird people behind, and they're all slowly dying, and we're on this mission. I know, but still, think of the children.
But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safer there.
You're taking us to the city?
If you wish.
Oh, yeah!
All right. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
You guys sure you'll be fine here? Mm-hmm.
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now.
All right, then. Guess we'll run into each other again soon. That sounds really worrying. Whenever you say that kind of stuff, like, I'll catch up with you. Go on without me. I'll see you. You know, it's usually pretty bad. Usually things don't end well.
I'm ready to go. All right.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. I love the lighting in this game. It's really nice. Oh, Nico's so happy. Oh, it's these little moments of happiness that make me really happy. Oh, look at her. She's so happy. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Oh, my heart has been lit up by 1,000 watts. Oh my God. And this happy music. Oh my gosh. Oh, I feel all tingly. We're gonna get back to immediate sadness, but that was a good moment. I liked that.
Made it. You okay there? You're kind of bugging out a little bit. It's freaking me out.
That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Nico is so cute.
Reactions from first-timers are always delightful to watch.
Hey, astropill? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? Yes, I am smiling. I'm grinning from ear to ear from seeing you so happy, Nico. I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but I didn't need to be. Watching your face was all I needed. You got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry. My voice cracks a lot if I switch between a super high voice and a super low voice. Thanks.
What for?
Flying.
Oh, you're welcome?
And for answering my questions back there, too. I really meant that first, but I felt too embarrassed to say that first, and anyways. And for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world, though. So, I'll help you the best that I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. Okay, so I've been kind of flip-flopping back and forth and being really confused, but so whenever Nico says it's all not real, I guess she just means her current surroundings, this entire world that she's in right now. So they really are saying that she is real, Cedric is real, they're from a real, quote-unquote, real world. We don't know if this real world is the same as our world, but when she's upset that everything's fake and she just keeps getting brought back in here, she's upset that she keeps getting brought back into a fake world, a simulation with no point to, like, none of the residents are self-aware. This is like a pointless quest to her, and that's why she's so upset. Okay. I just wanted to kind of line it up in my head. All right. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people, even if they're not real people. People like you. Oh, but you're a real person, so. And Prototype, even if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you are taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now.
Yeah, I'm wondering. So, right, okay. So we could never have met them in the first run because they're not supposed to be there. We're not supposed to be aware of what this whole situation is. So it is cool that we're getting to meet these characters because, you know, they're involved in running this simulation and everything behind the scenes. So this is a very interesting set of circumstances for sure.
I need to go pick up the siblings too, which hopefully they haven't died yet, you know, brutally consumed by the squares. I'm sure they're fine. I'm gonna go get them.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface?
I remember having to fix an elevator button. Every time they mention, like, do you remember what to do with this? Okay, just go do that, what you did before. Something keeps intervening and happening. So I have a feeling we're not gonna get to redo this puzzle. It was a lot of work anyway.
All right, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
All right, now let me just,
yeah, see, something's happening. Something's intervening right now. Every time they're gonna say, just run the simulation like you did before, something is gonna happen. Whoa! Oh no, it's on the plane! Oh, Cedric is stuck with us. The siblings! The siblings! No, Proto! Wait, so, okay, why did Cedric have to leave? He was like, speaking of Proto, I should probably go now. because he was gonna go somewhere to restore him with a disc? Can he not do that in the city? What's happening? Oh my god, but now he can't leave the twin. Yeah, I keep calling the, wanting to call them the twins. Sorry, I'm stuttering so much. I'm very, frazzled right now. The siblings are, I mean, that entire island, I guess, was doomed anyway. Hopefully we can fix this. This is all simulation. It's not real. We're gonna fix everything. It's gonna be fine, you guys. No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, they're...
We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk.
All right.
Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe.
No, Cedric! No!
I want you to find a door under a large clock.
A door under a large clock. Okay, hey, I actually remembered reading about this just a little bit when I was looking up the ending stuff for the first run through. Apparently, okay, I can't remember right now where there was a clock, but apparently there was like some clock and maybe some sort of message before they patched in the solstice ending, and everyone kept trying to wonder what it meant and what it was. I don't remember what it was, but apparently they tried to data mine to see if they could get some clues about what it meant, but it turns out they hadn't even put any sort of hidden info in there about the solstice path in the game, so like that you couldn't even find anything about it. But I guess here we go, here it is now. Just wanted to share that.
The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
All right, what about you though?
I'm going to bring Prototype back.
Wow! Holy crap! What? Are you okay? What? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine!
Don't scare me like that! Holy crap! Jesus Christ! Hey, astropill? Let's do our best. Of course, let's do our best. Let's not touch those squares, okay? Stay away from those, sweetie. Those are dangerous. Oh my god! Cedric, don't just do that without warning to people. They'll think you've died, okay? You can't do that. I've always wondered about the plant. I was kind of hoping we could see it again during the second. Whoa. The music's different. It's like a remix of the old city theme, but it's like kind of higher pitched and a bit more like frantic sounding, it feels like. Anyways, I was kind of hoping that in this second run through we could see what happened to the plant. I'm wondering if I didn't finish that side quest in the first run through. So I'm a bit sad about that. I might have to look it up later, but maybe we'll get to come back. Who knows? Like, we spent so much effort just to try and, like, get it to sprout a little bit, so I'm wondering, oh man, hi. I think we gave you a surfer dude voice, not that you can really talk right now.
Please do not approach.
Oh my god. Everything's dying, these poor children. So, like, the squares, the anomaly. What's happening? Oh, it's him again! These squares, Cedric said that if you stay with me, you'll get targeted. So he probably means by the squares. And then he also probably means by the entity. So now I'm a bit confused about what that is. So I guess, okay, no, wait. So I guess the entity is the program, the simulation. It's just the simulation, like the soul of the simulation, it's because, you know, it's not like he's not a programmer. He is the simulation. That's what that is, right? I don't know.
Come on!
Wait. I can't.
Come on! Come on! Work already!
Huh? Oh, right, the elevator guy. Again, I mentioned in previous episodes, I'm trying to pick up Brian's mannerisms for when he voiced this character, but it's kind of hard. It just comes out similar to my other voices when I do other characters, because it's in my own voice.
Come on! Come on! Now of all times!
Excuse me.
Whoa! You! Nah, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into...
The elevator is missing a button, right?
How did you know?
Oh, that was cute. Wait, that was cute. Did she do that sprite before? No, I haven't really noticed. Maybe it was in moments where, like, there was just so much more other things to focus on, but that was her bringing up her little sleeve, her like long sleeve to her mouth. That was cute. Astropill and I will help you fix it. The ghost that lives in my head that you probably don't know about. Actually, you should. It's your god. Wait, never mind. If you didn't know the name of Astropill, that would be sacrilege and I would have to punish you in the name of God.
Seriously?
I can't bring that voice back. I kind of had his voice down before, but now it just sounds like Cedric, but a bit deeper. God damn it.
Oh, thank goodness. Evacuees are counting on this. On me. But I've been here for hours and can't figure out a thing.
Evacuees?
You know, from the West Apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday.
Oh.
Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible, though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this.
How specific? Why the library? Why not like the research lab? That seems a lot better equipped for, I don't know, facing anomalies. I see. Wait, didn't we find the magnets and stuff in the apartments, Astropill?
The what?
Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button, Astropill. Yeah, so I don't think we'd ever need to really repeat much of what we did before. They're trying to make it a new game experience after all. Oh, whoa, okay, that's not good. Holy fudge! I saw that, it slowed down after the F. Looks like Astropill and I will need to find another way down altogether.
But this is the only elevator in the area.
We'll think of something. Okay, let's think of a way to get down differently altogether in the next episode. What the heck? I can't think. We never really got down another way. Unless we're gonna do a whole Jack and the Beanstalk kind of thing where we're gonna like, I mean, that wouldn't work because it'd grow upwards, the little plant, but like, what if it somehow burst downwards, that plant, and just all the way through the building, and then you just climb downwards and done. There you go. You're welcome. Okay, this is exciting. That's why I'm tripping over my tongue. This is exciting. We've made it to the city. We're here now. I don't know what, we have to go find the fox person, Rue. I don't know how this is gonna go because a lot of the areas before are now blocked off. So we'll have to figure that out together. Join me then. This is Axis, over and out.